Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in our Magic Farm 3 world. Did a little bit of work in between episodes, not a ton. Got the farm a little bit more set up. These are the last 4 plants so far that I need to spread out, and this needs to spread out. Some of these grow really horribly. I also realized that this is, let's see, where's it at? You guys probably found it before I did. Right there, I pointed at it. This is Erie. And then this is Plains. So this is why I was having so much problems in the water, and it just has to do with something that's up there. So I basically stepped on all the Erie, so everything else should be good. So, all right, so we are back, and I did a little bit of work on our Britannia stuff, which we will get to here in a bit. Let me just kind of show you what I did. Oh, I hate the food thing. All right, there we go. So basically, I made some more hydrangeas. I made this little platform out here, and now our day blooms are actually getting sunlight. And then all of these are just firing at this one spreader here. And then this one spreader is shooting inside to this mana pool. And as you can see, we actually have almost half of a mana pool. So that's pretty cool. I did clean up a little bit down here. I put our water, I put all of our petals and everything, and our apothecary and whatnot. So this is all set up. I originally put it up here, but it was weird, so I didn't put it up there. So nope, up this way. All right, so we basically have this set up, so that's kind of gathering some mana. So there are some things there's a couple things I want to work on first and foremost. Also, just so you guys are fully aware, I went into the configs and I turned off weeds because I was screaming profanities at them, and I didn't feel that was right for me or for the weeds, so I just shut them off. So they were pissing me off. Okay, so as you can see, we got a lot of food coming in. We got stuff we didn't have before. Things are starting to fill up, so we should be good to go. But what I want to make is I want to mess with this mod. This is the Steve's Workshop, and it's a pretty small mod. It has a production table, and then it has a whole bunch of upgrades for the production table, and that's it. That's the whole mod. Now to make this, all we need is cobble, wood, and then a blank upgrade. And for a blank upgrade, we just need some sort of stone and some sort of wood. So we're actually going to make a decent amount of these. Let's see, do I have any pre-made stone? I got one. Alright, so let's take this. Let's see, do we have coal anywhere? Oh, I do have some stone. Look at me being prepared. That was on accident. Let me make some of this. Oh, I am on point. Okay, so we got cobble, we got this, and let's grab some of that. And I don't even have a crafting table down here, but soon enough. Alright, so let's pop in here. We are going to need some regular wood planks. So let's make as many of these as we can right now. This is 9. You know what? I should probably get some... Oh, I have toast. Let me get half of this cooking. Alright. Alright, so we have a bunch of these blank upgrades. So let's see how many of these we can make. We can make 6 of them. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so there's a couple other things I need to make. And I really honestly just kind of played with this a little bit. There's a lot more stuff I want to do with it. So, all right, so let me show you what this does and why this is so completely super awesome. All right, so first of all, I'm going to make a couple of furnaces. All right. You ask why? Wait, don't jump ahead. Stop jumping ahead. All right, and then I want to make a couple of... Nope, not chests. Not what I wanted. I lied. You go there. Give me these back. We'll take one of these and put it there. I want to make a couple of these. Okay. And we're going to get this bad boy out of the way. So basically, you set this bad boy down, right? Okay. And there's really not much going on in here, right? Weird GUI. All right, so upgrades, right? Upgrades. So we're going to put a furnace here and a furnace here. And we're going to put a crafting table here. Is this not going to take nature or crafting tables? Alright. That's fine. No, it's fine. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm alright. Do I have regular wood? I do. Let's see. Let's just make some normal Minecraft crafting tables. I only need 2. Yeah, those are Minecraft. Okay. Alright, but I'm going to need more of those eventually. Alright, so check this out. Check this out. Why are you not checking this out? Ready? So then I take these 2 normal Minecraft crafting tables. I put them in here, right? Now, this thing turns into 2 crafting tables and 2 furnaces, all in this one block. And you can do however configuration you want. So if you want 4 crafting tables, and the cool part is, like the crafting station things, this bad boy will retain it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Let's make another one of these. Let's actually grab a little bit more of that oak wood. That's probably more than enough. Yeah, it is. Alright. We're going to have to go cut down some of the trees upstairs. Okay. And then let me make a couple more ferni. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, even though they can all be in one, I want to make a 4-space crafting one. So this is going to be great when it comes to cooking, because we can now put, like, you know, like the beef and the whatnot in here to make a hamburger, and then we can have like the lettuce and like the bacon in here to make a bacon burger, and then all that stuff. And then we're going to put another one of these. If I put it here, it's going to kind of block the door. Maybe I'll put it on this side. Yeah, I'll put it on this side. And we'll put one of these over here, like that. And then we can put 4 furnaces in it. So now, why do I keep doing that? We got 4 furnaces. Here's the cool part. You ready? Pop this in here, and it basically just generates the power. So now, I put this in here, and as you know, it seems like it cooks a little bit faster than a normal furnace just normally. And you can kind of cook whatever you want. We can put in, you know, let's put in this over here. Well, that didn't work because it was done. So that, you know, that can make us some coal and, you know, and whatnot. So that's working on that. This is still working on this. I probably don't need any more of this. All right, so now we have one for multiple crafting, and we have one. We actually, this one block takes care of all these furnaces. We don't need all these here anymore, so we can actually get rid of these. So this is basically making us up some coal. So let's look at the upgrades real quick. So we got ourselves an auto crafter. Convert a crafting table into an auto crafting table. I don't know what that means. Extra storage. Adds extra storage. Now that's one I don't understand. Okay, so transfer. I don't know what that means. I don't want to do that. What happens if we put this like in here? Okay, we can't. All right. So I don't know what the storage means. I don't know if it has something to do with down here or whatnot. Charger. Let idle components charge up for later. Increases production speed. That's a big one I want to do. So we need more of these blank upgrades, some lapis, redstone, and some iron. Let's see if we can kind of mess with this a little bit. Alright, so let's grab ourselves some iron. I have been working on getting through. I have a whole bunch of stuff in here I need to get out of there. But we're going to use that in a bit, so. Okay, so let's see. I still have some of these upgrades. I also needed, why did I come up here? I need lapis and redstone. I have lapis and redstone, don't I? Uh-oh. Did I put it down here? Am I going to have to go hunt for lapis and redstone? Got a little bit of redstone. Do I not have lapis? Alright, let's run and get some lapis real quick. Alright. I do get some mobs that come up here into my base every once in a while, but yeah, it's alright. I could have swore I came across some, but maybe not. I say with a big question mark. Let's hope there's nothing really nasty down here wanting to kill me. Alright. I could have swore a lot of time, honestly, because, you know, lapis doesn't have a huge purpose. Sometimes I'll skip it. See, maybe I saw that blue stuff. Lapis? Nope, diamond. How is it I'm in a world where I can find diamonds but not lapis? Okay. Maybe we might not be able to do that upgrade today. Let's see. Let's hustle our butt down here. We'll go back into our cave and poke around for just a minute to see if we can come across anything. There's, let me grab this redstone while I'm here, because I can. I'm not gloating. I was just pointing something out. I was like, because I can and you can't. Meh. A little lag spike there. Kind of keep us honest. Let's head up here. I really need to put some stairs in here. With diminishing returns, this hopping is killing me. It's killing my food. Alright, come on. Come on. Why don't they have an escalator? I just want to stand here like I'm in a mall. Escalate me. Alright, looking for the lapis. And you guys, I probably had some in the chest and probably already saw it, and you guys have been yelling at me the whole time. But hey, that's how this goes. That's the roles we play, kids. You guys yell, I miss stuff. And that's how we know the world is right. That's how we know the world works. How did I get up here? Okay. Alright, I think I pulled something. Yeah, okay. Just a little bit of lapis. Don't think I'm really asking for all that much. We got diamonds on the surface, but I can't find 2 stinking pieces of lapis. That sounds right. That sounds kind of like, that's kind of how we do things here. It's not like it's bright blue and stands out really easily, and I should be able to see it, no problem. Ooh, I don't think I have any torches. It's so scary down here. I should probably not be poking around here without torches, but... Lapis. Lapis lazuli. Come out. It is super dark and scary, and I do not want to be in here. Even if it was here, I wouldn't be able to see it. Alright. Well, poop. I may have to do some mining to get us some lapis at some point. There's a lot of really dark areas. No wonder I have mobs coming up into my basement. I thought I lit all this up. Apparently not. I'm seeing like iron and stuff. Seeing a hole to sadness that I just fell in. Alright, well, we'll look just right around the corner here one time, and if we can't find it, we'll see if we can make a different upgrade. Because I like to mess with a lot of these upgrades. Like I said, I mean, they kind of explain it, but some of them I don't get, so. Alright, is there any lapis in here? We got gold, we got iron, we got all kinds of stuff I have not mined out yet. For the love of all that is pure, let me have a little, and if guys, I'm telling you right now, if I have lapis back at the house and you guys saw it and I didn't, I apologize, because that drives me crazy when I watch people do that, but what you gonna do, huh? I'm probably gonna get lost down here in my own cave. So much coal! Not one drop of lapis. My kingdom for lapis! Alright, we're heading back. We're heading back. That's it, cave. You've won. Oh, look up here. Then we're heading back. You've won, cave. I hope you're happy. I hope you... What is this? What is this? Like a staircase to nowhere. Seems like a bad idea. What's up here? I don't quite remember how to get home. No lapis. None at all. Please tell me it's not on me. Okay, yeah, no lapis. That'd be hilarious if it was just on me, like, in between videos I got all prepared. I'm like, I'll put this lapis on me so I don't forget. Oh, God, I'm starving. Our food situation is getting a little bit dire here, but we'll be okay. Alright. I know I had wooden sticks to make my own, How do I get out of here? Bat, where's the lapis? Oh, where's Bat ever? Now I'm a little bit lost in our caves. Just kidding, I know exactly where I am. Ah, there it is! I knew where I was going. Alright, I'm gonna look one more time in here and see if I can find where I put the stupid lapis. Because it's weird that I would have not found any. Right? I'm not crazy, am I? Alright, those are books. No lapis in there. No other place for it to be in here. Not seeing any. Yep, there's no lapis over here. Take your time, Modi. Don't get YouTuber blindness. Nope, I don't see any lapis. And there's no reason it should be up here. Alright. There we go. I told you we didn't have lapis. Alright, well, let's look at a different one of these then. Let's see what else we got. We got fuel efficiency. Oh, this one we can make. Alright, let's see if we can make this one. Alright, so fuel efficiency. So let's make one of these. Oh, this doesn't... Oh, can I not click into this thing? That's going to make it tough. Yeah, I don't think these two mods work together. Oh, no! Alright, well, we're going to have to do this old school. So, wood, cobble, iron, redstone. Okay. That kind of... I'm going to admit right now, that kind of puts a little bit of a damper on the, how awesome these things are. But alright, so we got ourselves a piston. What else do we need? 2 furnaces, which we don't have. I thought we might have. I know I could just take the ones off the wall because we don't need them anymore, but we'll get to those. Alright, so 2 furnaces, and then iron, redstone, and things. So that can go there, and then here. Whoops, nope. No. Give me that. You go there. Redstone and the iron. Okay. And that gives us a fuel efficiency. Cool. So I guess if we come over here and we put this here, and I like how that does that. See how it lights up where we can put things? Just trying to look and see if there's anything that pops up here. Alright, so we do that. And now we should, let's just do a little test here. So we put in 1. And yes, I don't know how much fuel was using before. Alright, whatever, we got that. Okay. So we have that. Alright, well, let's just assume this is more efficient. We do have a solar generator, which might be kind of cool. How do you make that? Glowstone, some sort of glass. That's not too bad, but I don't think we have glowstone. Transfer. Okay, then we get into a lot of the transfer stuff, and I guess you can actually transfer things out of the system to other parts. So, all right, so let's take these. I want to put one of these over here, and one thing I really wanted to do, I might put a couple of these over here. I want to put one here. I don't know if that's gonna work too well. And then I'm gonna put one down here in this area, probably instead of this one. Alright, and I can fill these up later with, you know, furnaces and crafting tables and whatnot. And I don't know what else can go in them. I don't know if there's other, besides furnaces and crafting tables. I'm trying to think what else. I wonder if I could, could I put, let's try something real quick. Let's try, I got plenty of wood. Let's try this. We take this. Can we put, let's take this out. Can I put a chest in here? No. Okay. Like I said, I don't really know what can go in where, because it has this extra storage. Let's try making this real quick. Let's try making this and see what this does. So I put this here, put this here, okay, and then, okay, so if I put this here, then what? Oh, look at that! That is awesome! Okay, so now we can just keep items in here that we want to use for stuff. Oh, barricades. I'll make a little bit of these. And then it works, it pulls from that inventory. Okay, you just got saucy, my friend. I see how this goes. I see your little dance with the devil. Okay, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. So, all right, guys. Well, there we go. So we got ourselves a really, and I know it's like we did an entire episode of just this table thing. Well, you know what? This table thing is super duper awesome. Maybe in between episodes, I'll look at some of the stuff we can do for these and whatnot. So, All right, guys. Well, there we go. So now we got this kind of cool thing set up, and I'm going to definitely add this to a lot of... Because like I said, this is our food one. So if we could... Ooh, how many spaces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Now, you know what? Before we go, I want to try one more thing. We take this, and this is great for the, like, I forgot to make that part. All right, so if I take this, right, and then I go here, can I do this one again? I can't. Okay, but I can't put it down here for global, so... Alright, so that's what, 2, that's 6, that's 12. I can do 24. What is this, 4, 8, 12? Yeah, that's only like this much food in there. But that might be kind of cool, So, alright, so we'll mess with more of that stuff. I have some plans for the next episode of what I would like to do. So, alright guys, well hey, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave down in the comments section. And until the next episode of Magic Farm 3, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. And until then, we will see you later, guys. Bye.